Welcome, YouTube, to Sonic 3, where I've got my special guests, my girlfriend, Haley, Bonzo720, and Bonzo, to talk about the movie. Because we both saw it at the exact same time. You're muted, so that the intro, it didn't clip through. We're just gonna talk about the movie. Spoiler-free, I liked it.
I loved it.
So, there we go. That's our spoiler-free. Click away. Go watch the movie yourself. I do think it's worth the, matinee Tuesday bucks or whatever. Okay. So, let's chat. Go first. I'm ready.
What do you...
I want overall thoughts.
Justice for Shadow. I wanted him to join the family, and I'm really upset about this because he should have joined the family. That's my main takeaway. I'm kind of pissed.
Bonzo, what's your takeaway?
Woof.
Oh, this movie. Okay, so I get to be an asshole here. Is that the movie is good. It's good, and I'm mad that it's good because I don't think that the climax is good enough for how they set it up. I'm just gonna go straight into it because to be honest with you, I don't like the beginning bits are fine. I think that the point from the beginning of the movie to the introduction, through the introduction of Shadow, where they fight each other in Tokyo, is great. The part with the Chow Garden is funny.
That's really funny.
That Chow Garden part is funny.
Shout out Pokemon.
Yeah, the Pokemon. The Pokemon joke was really funny for us. So, I didn't like the Chow Garden. Or, I liked the Chow Garden joke, but that particular part of the movie, I was not a fan of. When they met, the old gun dude and he gave him the key. Or whatever. I loved the movie up until the climax, when Shadow and Sonic, after their little scene on the moon. And I'm just so mad because it feels to me like they didn't have the budget for a proper Super Sonic and Super Shadow, like final boss fight or whatever.
It was a little anticlimactic.
For what they set up, which is why I'm so mad, because they set it up beautifully. It's a kid's movie. It's a cartoon. I knew where everything was going from, when they said, when James and Sonic are in the... James Moore. When Tom, that's his character. When Tom and Sonic are in the cave and just being like, your heart chooses what you decide. Obvious, it was cute, and I knew that was going to be the moral of the story. But, Super Sonic and Super Shadow fight nameless gun mechs for maybe 10 seconds.
But they are saving the world. Take that
They're
into account.
still saving the world, obviously, but 10 seconds? 10 seconds of Super Sonic and Super Shadow.
The world didn't take that long to save, I guess.
What I want to say is that, one, there are less humans, less where it's fully human, like the wedding scene from Sonic 2. And stuff like that. I thought that the humans were integrated very well into it. That, they were there a little bit in the beginning with James and... I can't remember her name. Whoever plays James's wife or girlfriend or whatever.
I like the nice little callback to the Sonic 2.
Yeah. Yeah, when they were infiltrating the thing. I had to pee during that, so... Oops.
I enjoyed it, though.
I thought it was all integrated pretty well. And, but yeah, the biggest thing for me is that the climax is not good enough for what the movie set up. And it makes me very sad.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of just ended. The movie just ended. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the falling action was very quick. Oh, what I do want to say, big positive, is that I genuinely think that everything it did that it took from Adventure 2, it did better than Adventure 2. I think that everything it took from Adventure 2 was better here than in Adventure 2. I like the way they introduced Shadow. The not shooting Maria was really funny. Let's see what else. like how they integrated the backstory with the fact that the facility blew up and it became of that, and the only problem is how they ended it. You know, I thought it was really sweet. Shadow and Jim Carrey, you know, sacrificed themselves with the Eclipse cannon. I liked that there was no arc. I liked that, you know, one of the things I do love about the movies is the condensing of the MacGuffin, like how the Master Emerald is also all the Chaos Emeralds, and how they didn't have the arc attached to the Eclipse cannon. It was just the Eclipse cannon. Yes, I did see the BioLizard cameo. I don't want to read Chad too much because I don't want to get off track real quick. But my main problem, and then I'll let you talk. Anyway, so about me. Hey, my name's on the channel.
Keep talking.
But yes, overall, just to say it one more time, is that everything they adapted from Adventure 2, I think the movie does better than Adventure 2, except for the climax. The climax is not good enough for everything they set up in the movie. So, that's where I'm at. Currently, is that where you're at too, you think? Well, obviously you didn't play Sonic Adventure 2.
I don't know the lore, but just watching it, not knowing the lore, it was just like, oh, here we go, and then I was like, oh, the movie's over. So, but
the Flash, one of the things that really stuck out to me was the flashback where they do the first one. Obviously, like Maria plays Live and Learn. There was more Sonic music. There was more. Obviously, I mean, you didn't pick up on all of it, but like using the Adventure 2 Eggman thing for his ringtone. Obviously, all of the Live and Learn leitmotif throughout the entire movie. I didn't hear City Escape at all. I liked the, oh gosh, using, what is it, Eggman's 06 theme? That's like his theme now. Like they use that a lot for both that. I really liked that Gerald was alive. And again, this is a kid's movie, so they did, you know, everything was writing on the wall. Obviously, Gerald manipulated Eggman and whatever.
There was a lot of death for a kid's.
I mean, that's Adventure 2, though. That's Adventure 2. A lot of people die in Adventure 2. Oh, and I have to say, how the moon got sliced in half, really funny. Gerald straight up killed Walters. He did. I don't even remember the chick's name. Do you remember her name? Her name was like Agent Rockwell, I think, of Gun, who was meant to be like the antagonist until Gerald... yeah, Jessica Jones. Yeah, I mean, the little Mission Impossible sequence was kind of funny. I actually think that Mission Impossible: The Last Reckoning was the last trailer before the movie started. So that was kind of funny there. Nod to the trailers that came beforehand. I mean, I don't really know if I have like too much else to talk about plot-wise. I'm just so fucking pissed that we had the Supersonic Super Shadow battle, and then it cut to lame Jim Carrey fighting himself. And then we're getting there, Amazon. We're getting there. We're getting there, buddy. I wanted to see Supersonic and Super Shadow. I'm not that above. I wanted to see the fight. I was feeling a little Super Mario Bros. Z or Nazo Unleashed. They were like animations, like fan animations that people made. Oh. Can you tell it's an old mic? Sorry if it created a huge sound. Apologies,
that power cord really
users.
just falls out. All right, we're back in business. I didn't even move.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that Jim Carrey still did well with the material that was given to him. I mean, obviously the straight up nod that he was playing both. Yeah,
that was funny. The little break the wall moment. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. The dance number, my mouth was on the floor.
Wild. Wild.
That was so insane.
Every joke in that movie was an adult joke. Like normally, like a kid's movie has like they throw in a couple, but every joke was something. Like that was wild.
I assume that they CG'd. They probably just CG'd
it was
Jim Carrey's face each time. I mean, they did the standard stuff of like same actor plays two.
Yeah, that bitch, crazy.
That was really funny. A women in the military. That was probably my favorite joke in the movie.
Shook.
It was perfect.
There was a dad next to us that was loving it. He was cackling at everything.
Oh yeah, and it was really cute too. There were a couple of kids in front of us who were like talking about all the references. I was like, dude, you're like 6. Adventure 2's 23, 2001. So 20. Oh my god, 23-year-old game, and they were like talking about all the references to Adventure 2 and stuff. That was kind of cool.
There's some middle schoolers on a date there. Maybe we don't know if he showed up though.
Oh yeah, here's the lore: is that a boy might have stood up a girl on a date to Sonic 3.
Yeah, because the dad and the son were next to us, and the son went and checked and was like, he's not here yet. So there might have been a middle schooler stood up.
The fact that both Robotniks get fucking high off of the quills is so funny.
Is that what was happening?
Yeah, that was the joke, is that like when they licked
the
quill, and then like Sonic gives it to him and he's like, you're a weird dude. That's like it was a drug joke.
Oh. Yikes.
Sonic 1, you're right. Sonic 1 was released on Valentine's Day.
Oof.
I think I kind of rambled through everything that I wanted to talk about. I love Knuckles. Colleen was also great as Tails, and I love Tails as well, but he was kind of relegated to the same role that he takes place in the current Sonic games of just being like the gadgety guy, which was kind of lame, but I liked the scenes that he was in, but Idris fucking kills it as Knuckles.
Knuckles
honestly,
is funny.
He might be my favorite Knuckles. He was really cool.
It.
Keanu was good. I can't remember what line it was, but there was one line where I was like, yeah. Like, I think it was supposed to be an emotional thing, and it just sounded so flat, but...
Well, you don't have emotions.
Yeah,
no.
You're right. I don't have emotions.
Hard for you.
Yes, it is insanely better than movie 3. Insanely better than movie 3. Or the movie 3 DLC for Shadow Gens. I think what we're gonna do then is we'll talk post-credits scene. We only saw the first one. I saw Amazon say that there were 2 of them.
Oh, the lights came on, so...
Yeah, we really had to pee, so, yeah.
Well, typically the lights don't come on. I guess they didn't come fully on. They came half on.
Yeah. There was a second one.
I didn't think about that.
There was a second one, but the post-credits scene where, spoilers, Amy appears and Metal Sonic and Metal Sonic's army appears, was really cool. I'm excited to see Sonic 4. Unfortunately for me, it was spoiled because I released a video on the Stelmo show playing as Amy and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and the comments spoiled it. So sadly, I wasn't like taken aback by the reveal, but I was
excited.
I thought that Amy looked good, and oh yeah, also because I'm the PO6 guy, yes, the uninhibited Shadow, like him taking off his limiter rings. Cool, I guess.
To sacrifice himself for the world.
No! I hope he's actually dead.
I hope he didn't die, because I want that man to live. He became good, and he fought for them, and I'm so upset about that.
It's a good thing you never played Adventure 2. Well, thankfully in the games after Adventure 2, he comes back. Oh, the second scene reveals Shadow is alive? Oh, nothing important, huh? Nothing.
His shoes are alive. Not him, just his shoes.
Oh, okay. Shadow's shoes are alive. Okay. Well, never mind. Shadow's gonna be back, and he's gonna
YouTube it.
He's gonna be strung out as a character throughout the rest of the movies. But whatever.
I hope.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
I don't want that man to die.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and do that. So for the remaining, we're gonna spend 5 more minutes. Also, thank everybody who's here watching right now, and thanks to everyone on YouTube. I hope you enjoy this. This is going to be very different.
He's just going to be a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Like Zero from Mega Man X6. But let's go ahead, and if you guys have any questions or any things you want either of us to react to, let me know. If every character has a human in them, wouldn't Tails and Stone spinoff be so hype? Sure.
Who's Stone?
Oh, Stone's the guy that was like with both Eggmans. With like, he was like chiseled with the beard and stuff.
The assistant?
Yeah. I guess they also had, I never watched the Knuckles show, but they had a reference to the Knuckles show with like Wade and the Master Emerald and shit. So, if you watch the Knuckles show, great. But, yeah. They went bowling. Oh, that's so nice.
Aw, cute.
That's so nice. But yeah, I really hope that they sparingly lose Shadow. I guess overall is that I don't think, I mean, I've said it like 5 times at this point, but I'm going to say it again, is that this movie does not do, the climax of the movie does not do justice for what the movie set up, which is really sad. And it makes me really think that they ran out of money, whether it was on Keanu Reeves or some other effect or Jim Carrey or some other reason because they paid him double for 2 roles or whatever. It was just like there wasn't enough, and the cuts back to Jim and or Eggman and Gerald fighting each other in the Eclipse canon felt like they were hashed in order to save on money to not animate Super Sonic and Super Shadow. That's my biggest gripe with the movie, is that the climax is just...
Mine is I wanted everybody to be friends at the end, and that didn't happen. People were dead.
Yeah.
So.
True. I mean,
R.I.P.
message was good. How they handled all the Adventure 2 stuff was fantastic. I liked it more than Adventure 2, other than the ending. The BioLizard cameo was cute, with it being on the TV and Shadow getting sad over it. I can't... unless there's anything else that anyone wants to like be like, hey, Stelma, what'd you think of this? Or, hey, Haley, what'd you think of this? I don't think I have anything else. So, yeah, using where they did in London as well, probably big. It said the movie was best enjoyed by a snot-nosed 6-year-old. I mean, I'm sure anyone under the age of like 8 will love the shit out of this movie.
Hey, I'm 24. I loved it. Big fan.
You're supposed to tell a woman your age, or tell a man your age. Ask a woman her age.
That's only when you hit 30.
Oh, okay.
Then you go back to your 20s. But while I'm in my 20s, I can...
Sonic's characterization, I mean, he was the same as he was in the other movies. I thought he was fine. Kind of
on brand.
You know, kind of the 3 movies, he's learning the same lesson over and over again, but I've been numbed by Disney.
He's growing as a son, as a boy, as a hero to our world.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The direct reference to the opening of Adventure 2. The movie was perfectly cheesy. Like, it was absolutely cheesy. You know, the point where they're about to jump out of the helicopter and he goes, no food or movies, I'm out of here.
I love cheesy, though. Cheesy isn't bad. Like, you gotta throw in the cheese.
When I compare it to the others, it's definitely the best of them.
Yeah. I like 2 a lot. I don't really remember 1.
Yeah, I've only seen 2 once, so I don't know. Yeah, they didn't use Chaos Control, which I thought was really cool. Again, the condensing of the MacGuffins and how they kind of dance around that stuff is really neat. I'm a big fan of how they handle that kind of thing in the movie. Like making the Chaos Emeralds all part of the Master Emerald, and then, which is weird because it clearly looks like they were like supposed to be sent into the sky at the end of Sonic 2, but they're still in the Master Emerald. At 3, I don't know if the Knuckles shows answer that, but yeah. True. Sadly, we don't see any Chaos Control, but I think we'll go ahead and wrap that up. I apologize, or not apologize. I thank you. I apologize, you guys, for being here.
I do.
Thank you guys for being here.
Can I have a question?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
What do you think the 4th movie is gonna be? Can you tell us about that?
The 4th movie is gonna be Amy joins Team Sonic, and they have issues, and they fight legions of Metal Sonic, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Jim Carrey, I'm assuming, is done. He's probably gonna announce his retirement very soon.
Oh. Well.
I mean, but if Shadow survived, he could come back.
You kill off Shadow and Jim Carrey, I'm out. I'm done. I don't care if they're villains. I justice for them. I want to see them. I love them. Yeah. Thank you. But, anyway, continue on.
For the YouTube video, I think that's going to be it because no one's going to click on a movie review that's longer than 20 minutes. So
Tails is adorable.
Yeah, Tails.
Shout
out Colleen. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and
we'll see you in the next one.
Peace out, YouTube.